Hi everyone, Michellechanel here, and thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Today we are going to be demoing, first impressioning, reviewing the Juvia'S Place foundation, y'all. I was so happy when I walked into Ulta and I saw this and I was just like, you know what's happening here. You guys know I'm much more into complexion products than I am eyeshadows, and I just love looking chocolatey and dark. And I know they have the kingdoms out there in the Juvia'S Place foundation, and I found out that I was actually darker than I thought. So when I went online on the website, because they didn't start selling it in stores until June the 3rd, so when I was online, I thought I was Kenya. So I go in the store, I see Kenya, and I'm like, it was too warm for me. So then I go down, and Angola, I just found out that I was darker than I thought, and I am so grateful for that. I don't know about you, but the darker the better. So that's what we're going to be trying out today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you know when I post. Thank you guys for coming back, and let's go ahead and get into it because I kind of got to go. So we're going to start. I have a wet sponge here. I have a clean brush here. I'm going to try the sponge on one side, maybe the brush on the other, depending how the sponge looks. If the sponge looks great, that's what I'm going with, period. I'm done explaining. As I said before, this is the shade Angola. And this bottle, it's very tiny, but this is a full coverage foundation. And so a little will go a long way. And might I add, this foundation is only 20 doll hairs. So what I'm going to do is put some of this on the back of my hand. When I swatched it in the store, it was the perfect match to my neck. So what I've decided as far as makeup goes, because I've been trying to figure this out myself, I'm going to match my foundation to my neck. There's no question about it. I'm always going to do it. I'm going to match it to my neck. But I'm going to highlight to my chest, and that's it. I'm not going to go in between anymore. I'm not going to try to find a shade that's in between my chest and my neck. I'm not doing it. I'm matching to my neck, which means I will be getting darker foundations now, which is fine with me. I like looking chocolatier. I don't have a problem with that. So this is the shade Angola. As you can see, you see how much darker that is than my hand, but it matched. Let's just get started. I got my sponge. This is the Eco Tools sponge. Oh, it feels thick. And I'm going to do y'all see how good that? I'm just gonna keep blending. I'm not gonna talk. I can't speak. I'm liking the sponge, so I'm just gonna keep going here. I did run out of foundation on my hand. I don't think I need to go back in, but I have a lot of face real estate. Like, I have a big face. So I feel like, y'all, and this is a ColourPop small fluff brush. It's amazing at blending out concealer. I've mentioned it on my channel before, but I'm just using this to get the rest of my face. The sponge, the bottom of my sponge is almost too big for my forehead, so I don't want to get into my hair, mess up brows or anything. So I'm just gonna use this brush to get into those tighter areas. I am loving the way my skin is looking. It looks so good. And so what I'm gonna do today, or tonight, because it's getting later in the evening, I just got off work not too long ago and sat down and was like, time to film. So we have to go places. I would include the footage in this video, but I'm saving that footage for a vlog. So I'm gonna wear this today. And what I'm gonna do, in the description below, that's where I'll put the outcome of this foundation. This matches my neck perfectly. I love being this dark. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, you know how you have to bring foundation down to, I don't. Like, look at my neck and my face. This is, So I'm going to go in with my Morphe concealer right here on the inner area. I don't want to do too much. And I'm going to take a little bit of NC45 from MAC, and I'm going to use this here. And so what you're going to start seeing from me on my channel is, since I'm having the foundation match my neck, which is darker than the rest of my body, my highlight will be a tad bit lighter because I just want to balance that out. So I want my highlight to be the exact color of my chest here, and then, you know, we'll take care of the rest. I'm going to add the rest of this to my other highlighted areas. So I'm taking my sponge now. That still does have a little bit of foundation, but I'm going to blend my concealer. It looks so flawless and just like flawless, but it doesn't look cakey, you know, but I'm fully covered. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna get remarried to myself. Taking my small fluff brush again, and I'm going to use this to blend out. This area is in here and on the eyelid. I'm loving this, y'all. I'm loving this. Okay. I've been using a new setting powder as well. I just purchased this actually at the same time, no, the time before in Ulta. I purchased the Beauty Bakery flour powder, and this is the yellow tone powder, because what I've realized is that I can't make everything on my face warm, especially in the summertime where I'm showing more skin. So you'll see the lighter tones in my body, and I am warm, don't get me wrong, but I do have a little bit of a yellow tone. So what I've been doing is kind of mixing my Maybelline powder with the Beauty Bakery flour powder, and I'm finding that it's just a really nice mix, you know, because this is really warm, as you can see. You see that? And then this one is translucently yellow. Okay, so I just been mixing both, using both, you know, whatever I'm feeling at the moment. I have to say that the Beauty Bakery one is much more fine than the Maybelline one, and I'm kind of living for that because it just it goes into your skin quicker, deeper, making it much more of a seamless type of finish, and I don't see as much powder residue like I would from my Maybelline. Not saying that there's a lot, but now that I've experienced what this powder can do, I've just discovered that it's not as fine as my Beauty Bakery, you know? Tell you, you know, anybody, whoever is following along with my foundation routines and things like that, because I do switch up my products a lot. If you're following along, I'm sorry for all the changes, but I've just become so indulged in just looking at new products for my skin that can enhance my skin, and I've just been so involved in that. Eyeshadow is great. I love eyeshadow. I bust out colorful looks every now and then. I'm not saying that I'm basic, because I can go there if I need to go there. I can bust out a bomb eyeshadow look if I need to, but complexion products are it's just my favorite. Complexion products are my favorite. So you'll see that most of the time on my channel, because I'm just obsessed with base makeup. I really am. That's what gets me excited about makeup. When I think about makeup, I don't think about anything but complexion. Like, I think about skin tones, colors, undertones. That's what I think about. When somebody says makeup, I'm like, okay, so what foundation are we getting? Like, that's just what I think about first. I don't think about the eyeshadow. Like, a lot of people say, oh, her makeup looks good, and they're not talking about her base. Like, you know, they're talking about, like, eyeshadow. But that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I want to know how I can enhance my skin, you know? And this powder has just opened my eyes to what fine is. It really has. And if it wasn't for me walking all the way, Beauty Bakery, y'all's stand in Ulta, it needs to go to the front. Like, it needs to be more to the front. If I didn't walk to the back that day looking for something, I think from Steeler or something, I would have never known that there was like a small display of Beauty Bakery. I was just like, this is too far back. They need to move this to the front. In lieu of this being a Juvia'S Place review of their new foundation, I'm going to use their palette, and the only one I have right now is the Nubian 2. So this is what I'm going to use for my eye look. So you guys just sit back, relax. I'm going to speed up through this. It's not a tutorial, so, you know, I'm just going to put some makeup on. Okay, so I have completed the rest of my face. I don't know how I got here, but this is me. So open your arms and accept me for who I am. What the crust is going on here? What the crust? This foundation is absolutely flawless. I don't know what the voodoo is going on here, but I like it. Not voodoo, because, you know, I'm not here for that. But the voodoo in this foundation, see, I will accept that. This foundation, I've worn Full Glam a million times, but something is going on today. I love how dark. I love that I've matched it to my neck. I think changing that aspect in a foundation, that little nidge, I feel like that is going to be something that changes my foundation in general, or my makeup, full face in general. It's just flawless. It's velvet. It's full coverage. You don't need a lot of it. I'm not going to be able to put this down. If this does last and give me what I needed to give me as far as oil, because you guys know I'm oily around the nose, and I get this little area, like the little nidge right here, I get like shiny in that area. If this allows me to be who I need to be, which is oilless, if this gives me what I need to give me, this is my new favorite foundation. But yes, guys, I encourage every single skin type, every single person, you need to get this foundation and you need to experience what I'm talking about. I mean, this foundation went to the point of like, I forgot to bronze and contour. Like, that's like I had to throw it on in the end because I forgot. Because I thought I was already chocolate and snatched enough. Am I getting skinnier? Tell me. Just tell me. But guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said, I'm going to leave the outcome of everything down below in the description bar. So be sure to check that out so I can let you know how it, wore throughout the rest of this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in for this life-changing video. And if your life was not changed, then you are not affected by makeup. And that's okay. Maybe makeup's not you, but I love this stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. You're in my heart. Never part. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. That's a pair of socks. So say hi to my socks. Socks.